Hey guys, how's it going? It's Monday. Oh, I have an echo. Let's try this one. Hello? Start of music is good, huh? I have an echo. What's going on? Oh, wait. I found my echo. Never mind. I was watching another stream and I forgot to mute my Twitch screen, so I was hearing myself talking. Anyways, it's very Monday, isn't it? And hey, game sounds too! This game also has very chilled music, so very chilled Monday. So last time, we hooked up Myrtle and Aqua together for gaming nerdy things. I thought that was cool. Wonder if Mr. Hyde is gonna come hang out some more. I like listening to him. He doesn't care. He just tells it like it is. You know, I enjoy that. And is Freya going to finally finish her book? Let's find out. I do blame daylight savings for a lot of things, honestly. Research found that most Fury sedatives on the market are not safe. Well, that's important to know. Profile Maurice Lester from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actually found decapitated on his own bed. All right, that was a little dark. That was a little dark. Oh, hey, it's Freya. What's up? Ooh, we got new stuff. New stuff. What do we get? Ah, yes, the masala chai. And who do we get to lurk on in here? Aqua, there she is. Birthday January 12th. Researcher by day, aspiring indie dev by night. I wonder how many of these NPCs are plugins for the dev team. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order it again once I finish reading this. Oh, okay then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh, man. Oh, customer. Oh, that's some squishy footsteps. Oh, it's Aqua. Well, Aqua, fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Lamb. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you doing? How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? I'm fine. Thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. I'm sorry. Do you know how many times I do that? Don't worry about it. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Lamb. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come meet you here now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyways. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Oh, I think Aqua has a crush on Myrtle. I ship it. Anyways, I should order something. Take your time, Miss Aqua. It's alright, I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. Thank you for telling me exactly what you wanted, honestly. Operation Done. It's a Russian tea. Nice. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty. If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right? Oh, you knew? I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. You know, she's probably right. A lot of foods have place names, but they're not from the place. It was originally from a community cookbook or something. You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know. I guess I've just spent too much time browsing the internet, don't we all, girl? When did you arrive, Freya? I've been here since you left last night. Wow, Freya, do you even go home? Bloop, bloop, bloop. Finish drinking first, Aqua. I'm sorry. I said, you haven't left? I was joking. Oh, that would be crazy. Why? Oh no, I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks. You too, Lamb. Make sure you get enough rest. Of course I will, Miss Aqua. Of course we get sleep when we can. Screen is black? Uh-oh. Come on, update screen. Well, this is awkward. Why did my screen suddenly die? Let me... That's so weird. Let's restart the game. Oh, now it... Yeah, thanks. Now it... There we go. It wasn't a black screen for too long, was it? There's the Russian tea. Despite the name, it's totally American drink. Oh, hey, we got the full bar on Aqua. Myself, Summary, a mermaid from Atlantis and a friendly introvert tea lover. Her favorite thing is Full Metal Conflict video games in general and grandma. What I'm doing with my life, moved to Seattle to achieve my dream of advancing technology as far as we can, trying to find the place and person where I belong while doing something I love. Aww. Audio was fine. That's good. Good. Right. Eventually, I will have this nailed down that one day I will have a flawless stream. One day. It is my goal. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua. Yes? Where do you come from? Because judging from your accent, I didn't know she had an accent. Oh. You're not from the States, right? I'm not. I'm from the ocean. Whoa! So you're full-fledged oceanic? Born and raised in the sea. Why did you move here? Chasing the American dream, I guess. You moved with your family? No, I'm the only one who moved here. Oh. May I know why? Not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know. But my parents pushed me to do it. How long have you been here? Almost 2 years now. Do your parents visit often? They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa? Oh, sister, I don't think that's changed. I don't think that's an easy thing to get. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. We're still in contact. We do a video call at least once a week. Do you have any siblings? Of course. We are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population. Girl. Whoa. That's a lot. Really have that many relatives? Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, there are hundreds of us. Holy! How about you, Miss Freya? Do you have any siblings? I have not as many as you, I assume. I have a little brother. 4 years younger. Yeah, she looks like the big sister type. He also lives in Seattle? No, he's living in San Francisco. Near our parents' house. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job while taking care of my dad on the weekends. That's so nice of him. I know, right? That reminds me, I should visit my parents after finishing this draft. You should. Visit them while you can. I know. Anyways, I want to order something. Another espresso. You know, the usual. Alright. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Got it. No, wait. Hers is coffee, milk, isn't it? No, coffee, coffee, coffee. Oh, hi, Lily. Hi, thanks for dropping in. We're serving up some espressos. At least it's not asking me to do espresso art anymore. Your espresso's ready. The new layout is adorable, isn't it? I like it so much. I don't even need my chat shield on there. Hold on. Here we go. You need an espresso too? Can you go make yourself one? Espresso is ready. Just don't ask me for latte art, please. It's bitter! Just the way I love it. Oh, is it Myrtle? It sounds like Myrtle. No, it's not. It's a cat man. It's Mr. Chai. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Oh boy, here we go. How can I help you, sir? Yes, I don't know what to order. Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? He looks like a green tea and honey dude. Nothing you like on the menu? I can make you a custom drink if you like. Actually, are you familiar with STMJ? I am not. I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you can tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it. Ah, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Telur Madu Jahe. It's Indonesian. I hope I said that right. He kinda looks like a high school professor. He does, doesn't he? He's the guy that got all the cool tricks to, like, get you to understand something. It means milk, eggs, honey, and ginger. Understood. Do I have eggs? Wait, do you have eggs? Do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf. But I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients. I'd love that. A cup of STMJ, please. Wait, what was it again? Milk, eggs, honey, and ginger. that's not it. Gives me Latin professor vibes, you know, a little. Look, he's even got a flip phone. I don't know what to put in here because I don't have eggs. Honey, ginger. I guess we'll brew this and serve it up. I don't have eggs. Here's your STMJ. There's no egg. I didn't get the egg. You almost got it right. I'm sorry. Care to point out the mistakes? I guess it's the honey. I should have put the ginger in after the milk. Noted. Don't worry about it though. I've traveled to many places in the States, and none of them got the STMJ right. I didn't have any eggs. I thought there was an egg. Excuse me, may I ask you girls something? Sure, ask away. What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Oh, you know, I think that's the cat girl's, I think that's her dad. That might be her dad. Excuse me? Aren't you college students? No, we're not. I see. Oh, he moved over. May I ask how old you are? You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair. Keep your distance. Freya, please. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy. Hey, Lamb. Psst. Who is this pervy old man? I have no idea. It's the first time here. I want to be able to understand young people. You know, don't we all? Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us. Where? Oh, you mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. I called it. He asked to meet me, so I told him to come here. Oh, I didn't know that was Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Lamb. Please call me Henry. Oh, you know what? He looks like a Henry. Henry. No, Henry. There's a D in there. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that. Wait a minute. Your name is Henry Furlong? Yes. And you're Rachel Florencica's father? Yes. Furlong. Florencica. Why do you have different names? What are you trying to pull? Florencia was my late wife's maiden name. Oh. I'm sorry. Rachel chose it for her stage name. Freya. Okay, I think we better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about. Yeah, go listen in the corner, Freya. Freya, I'll come with you. Oh, they're having dad talk? Looks like they're having dad talk. Anyways, what was it you wanted to talk to me about? It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, she was hanging out with shady people? Was she hanging out with shady people? Well, I think one of them was a little bit shady. Oh, he's talking about Freya. Hey, I heard that! He called out. What? I'm not a criminal! I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Lamb here. She wasn't in any danger. Are you sure? What about before that? Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright? It's just that I feel like she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about. I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting. I have 3 daughters. Oh, this man knows pain. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space, but be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time, I had a fight with my eldest daughter. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. Aw, Dad, that's cheating. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. Okay, you know what, Georgie? That's a little bit smooth. I gotta hand it to her. After that, she wouldn't stop talking. What if she loves... What if what she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she's achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't the kind of place... Not the label, not the media, not the fan. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? Did something happen? Well, nothing's happened yet. Oh, goodness. I just feel it in my guts. It's possible that you're just being paranoid? I don't know. Maybe. Psst, Lamb. I need to go now. Thanks for the drink. Take care on your way. Bye, Aqua. Well, can't you just find another manager? Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting. As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully they'll make the right choices. What if she made the wrong choice? I can do background checks on that manager, if that will ease your mind. Oh, Georgie, please do. Flip phones! Dads with flip phones. Okay, give me a name. It's Morris. Last name, Lester. Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyways, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Cop's job is never done. Hold on, I gotta take this. I just got a call. I've gotta go. Love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon. Wait, you have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help. Wait! Oh, poor Hendry. Don't worry, I'm sure everything will be alright. I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen. That bad? Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first, but my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do. What do you mean by her own stuff? Modeling and a solo singing career, it's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz, but things have changed, right? Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better. Oh, Freya, you snuck right back in, huh? She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who can take care of herself. Don't you think so? She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There's a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her. You are her father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams. I just want what's best for her, doesn't every parent? Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar. But she's just a girl. My little girl. Oh. Daddy issues. Seriously? That's your argument? I didn't mean to sound that way. Doesn't matter whether she's a boy or a girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dream. I was once a stubborn young girl too, Freya. You still are. That hasn't changed. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens. Hey, I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Lamb? Take all the time you need. It's a coffee shop, dude. There's no time limit. Bedchamber, a cup for those longing for a deep slumber. Oh, that looked like a cozy cup of coffee. Anybody else a little worried about what parental advice Freya had? Monday, September 28th, 2020. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Oh! Werewolves representative pushed the ministry for more accessible sedatives. Doctor from Slash Town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Oh my god! Seattle, are you okay? Are you sure that would be okay? Oh, hey, I gotta... Oh, we got Hendry now, don't we? Oh, look at his profile picture, guys! Ooh, May 23rd. When it's unhinged. I mean... Maybe... Yes! I mean, it would be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Whoa, Gala, what's up? Good evening, everyone. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion. It's nothing. Lamb was just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing. Sounds like a heavy discussion. Yeah, that picture was adorable. I love pixel art so much. What are you up to tonight? I'm just planning to sit and relax. You know, doctors need to sit and relax too. Please don't let my presence interrupt you. Oh, don't worry about it. Although, I need to interrupt Lamb for a moment. Sure, how can I help you? Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy? Of course. Do you want to give it a try again? My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. The last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those. Okay, remember, it has tea and ginger. I'm glad he repeats things like 3 times for me because I will forget it. You know, mint is the new ingredient here. Let's try that. is it? Nope. This drink doesn't even follow my guidelines. Far from it. Oh my, pardon me for the mistake. I put tea and ginger. I don't know what this man wants. Anyways, please don't mind me continue your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. You're done. I have a lot of new homework thanks to you. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming? No, I'm by myself tonight. It's gonna be a peaceful night then. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on, I was just joking. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though. He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know. He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Aw, oh, come on. Whoa, Bailey's. Haven't seen you in a while. At least you can count off 2 ingredients. Yeah, I can. Oh, you know what? I know what I did wrong. I used green tea instead of regular tea, didn't I? Or maybe it was supposed to be green tea. Welcome, Mr. Bailey's. Hey, how we doing, Freya? Not good. What's going on? Lamb was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. And what's the problem with the story? The story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. That sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know. It's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh. With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting. And highly ambitious, Freya. At least it's simpler than my other idea, which is making a novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issues of settling the story in a world where only human exists. What did you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finish it, okay? Alright, alright. As Lamb said, though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal picture proof is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough. What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. I don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so. Anyways, I haven't ordered anything. What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it. Do I know how to make it? Oops. Wrong button. Tea lattes, green tea, milk, and milk. Ginger latte must be tea, milk, ginger. Let's brew this nightmare. Galahad, that's not... I appreciate that they auto-make the latte art now. you coming to visit? Oh, I just got my face scratched. 1 second. Mia wants to visit, but on her own terms. Here you go. Thanks. Damn, this is good. This kind of drink-making skills. I wonder why your place isn't any bigger. What we have here now is more than enough for me. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. I mean, look, if I have more than 5 or 6 customers, I might get overwhelmed. I'm just a little sheep. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her. Done? As in you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy. Still need the money. Done as in I finished the job. Spent the past few days making sure. It's even done before the deadline. Did she like it? Oh, she loved it. She had some complaints, of course, but I convinced her. By using some design terms she doesn't understand. Oh, that's shady. So you finished your job by bullshitting her. The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have. Is this true? Are you working on anything right now? No. I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters. Oh? Like you and Lua? Something like that. By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? If you don't mind me asking. I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know? Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there? Oh, we're getting a juicy story. Here we go. You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college. No. Ooh, spicy. And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend? Wait, what? Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus. Okay. Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend. Still following. And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after. Oh, okay. I'm glad he cleared that up for us. Got it. She was one of the hottest girls there, but everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date. Why? I don't want to get into the details, but this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too. Huh. That doesn't sound like Lua at all. Because it wasn't Lua Genius. Oh. Lua was my friend's girl. Holy moly! This is getting spicier. The other girl's name was... let's just call her Rose. Continue on. I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac. That's a fake name you made up, right? Yes. Now, will you let me continue without interruptions? Okay. So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much, but I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then, so Lua came over to visit us at one point, and I lived with Cognac back in college. I'd been out, and I got back just as Lua arrived. A total coincidence. We went into our place together, and witnessed something surprising. What? Oh, it was Rose and Cognac, wasn't it? Cognac was sleeping with Rose. Oh man, who saw that one come? Holy mother of moly! Holy mother of moly! I saw the look on Lua's face, the disbelief, anger, sadness. And without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face. You what? I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. pretty good. Oh my. Yeah, I landed that one punch, and he beat me to a pulp. But you know, buddy, Bailey's, you got the first punch, my dude. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf. More like she begged cognac. I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. I don't even remember the exact date, but suddenly that friendship turned into a relationship. That was one hell of a story. I know. Have you seen her by any chance? Yeah, Lua came by a few days ago. How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts. Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though. With whom? There was this male model. A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model. Oh, they weren't together. What were they arguing about? Well, we were talking about your relationship, and Lua told us about the reason behind the fight, about your family stuff, and then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion. And what did he say? He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval, considering, you know, what? You're willing to leave your own family? You would do that for her. Well, yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family. Why would you say that? Let me tell you about my family. Okay, buckle up, kids. Or, I should say, most elven families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there's a certain unwritten rule you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, a CEO. Why does being elven starting to sound like being Asian? You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something elves would deem suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So, when I switched from a business major to an art major, my parents went crazy, screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful. All that because you chose an art degree? You want to know the worst part? They blamed Lua. What do you mean? They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshipping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me. Cursing the family. Whoa, I mean, come on, this is the 21st century. That's not so cool. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family's racist. Tell me about it. Lua's the only person that can make me feel alive. She showed me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua's so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know? I would happily leave them for the both of us. What about her? Oh, hey, Gala chiming in. What about her and her family? You may be happy to leave your family, however, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you could give us a different perspective? Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. Couldn't help overhearing your story. Well, you're sitting right next to them. I mean, if you didn't hear them, you probably had earbuds in. But you're a werewolf, so I assume that your hearing is quite fine-tuned. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? She's a succubus. I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We'll put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps it's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might be the I left my family for you card. Oh, that would be the most terrible day. I'm gonna get a drink just a minute there. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know? Love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first. I feel like Gala has a story. But over time, it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life's full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? What? I'm an elf. Why would I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Emptied their entire life saving for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. Oh my god. It really is the States. Losing immortality due to disownment is brutal, isn't it? But I mean, I guess he can't have his cake and eat it too. Or it'll be a cake without frosting. Sometimes you gotta make choices, you know? And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyways, I've got to go. Wow, thanks Gala. Just drop this emotional bomb on us and leave. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I guess this is what I get for messing up his tea, huh? I've got to go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Lamb. And Freya. Bye. It's getting deep. What? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyways. And are you going to write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, how can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? Not sure. Perhaps a hot drink will give you some inspiration. Sounds like a great idea. Chocobi Miruku. That's such a cute name. Tuesday, September 29th. Who vows to stop major hospitals selling Fury sedative illegally? Coachella 2020, 10 reasons why you should go. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Oh my god, are we finally gonna get like Blitzball, but in space? That'd be cool. Hey, hide! Let's see what I got in my brew pad. The ginger latte. And somebody's profile got updated. Bailey's! He's definitely a freelancer with that profile picture right down to, like, the coffee. Or the boba tea, like, right next to him. Favorite things. Punk. Been listening to Pumpkin Spice since I was a wee lad. What am I doing with my life? Escaping bloodlines, experience life one color at a time. One day I'll have my own solo exhibition. Well, he's got goals. I know, but it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey Lamb, I'd like to order again. The usual. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. I did! You know what to do. Pretty sure this is what I brewed last time. Try this. Thank you. Just what I needed. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now. I couldn't help overhearing you both. It sounded like you two go way back. We do, I guess. He was my bodyguard. Oh, didn't you meet here? Yeah, when this was a bar. What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ugh, those two bastards. It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Aren't vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire, it doesn't mean I know kung fu. You know what? Fair. These two look so gay. I don't know. I really see the odd couple best friend vibe here. I'm not so much feeling the romantic vibe. Besides, I had a couple drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that whole fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive, so I hailed a cab. Turns out he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. I have been there. I might have watched Bodyguard too many times. Dated in high school and forgot to break up vibes. I thought that was like an elementary school thing, like, you know, a little boy runs up to you in the hallway, screams, "Will you be my girlfriend?" then runs away, and that's the relationship. Stuck with until morning. Thanks for not leaving me on the streets, Gala. Those dwarves would have killed me. Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the Mafia. A dwarven mafia. I can see it. And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market. A lot of their money. Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty money, so I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. I knew Hyde was innocent, that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck, the universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need. Ended up with different people, but figured out in their 30s they never actually talked about how they weren't dating anymore. I don't think I've seen that kind of relationship yet, but I'm sure that'd make an interesting book or movie plot. Weren't we dating? Yeah, whatever happened, I don't know. So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real. After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast. Don't tell me that counted for nothing. I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke, breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans? Ah, I see. How did you go from working as a bodyguard to working in the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... Hide. I'd prefer if we skipped that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Yeah, I am a sucker for opposites attract. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say something from my past. So to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not really for a veteran werewolf to become a nurse doctor. It's not easy. I can read. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. You know, everybody needs at least one friend like that. Thank you for sharing your story with me. This is bothering me. It's lit up. Oh, it was a Gala update. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know. Anyways, lamb, I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? A tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time. Yeah, I have no idea what a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time. Mint is a cool flavor. Let's try... your order. This doesn't taste anything like what I ordered. Well, I don't know. Just give me an actual drink name. I'm sorry. Please let me fix it. No, you don't have to. Seems like you're more interested in our story than my drink. Oh, ouch. By the way, feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. There she is. Speak of the devil. Yeah, speak of the devil. Hello, good people. And one vampire. It's good to see you too. Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here. Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. Hey, I'm no interest in flirting with you. I've got high standards, you know. Oh, hide with the burns. You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? Ugh, how could you tell? Call it werewolf sentence? Sentence? Right. I showed Lamb my draft, and I actually got some good feedback. Well, that's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it's a good day. That's good to hear. But please, don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. Speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life going? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. Mostly, I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families if they require intensive care, such as operations. I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kinda like biz dev for people lives, huh? You could say that. Damn, that sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly, it's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyways. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. Yep. He needs to be a bit less loyal though. Hide. You've been doing the job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now, goddamn. Whoa, I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! Ask for a promotion, man! They keep offering me new positions, mostly managerial. Take it! Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. You know, some people just don't want to be stuck behind a desk. Besides, I've told you before, I fit perfectly into this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you. Right, that's bothering me. Anyways, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you gonna stay hide? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yup. Safe trip. See you around, Lamb. And you, Freya. See ya! Take care on your way. You know, it's kind of hard to believe someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So, how'd you guys meet? Seriously, I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Alright then. We met in this place back when it was a bar. Whoa! I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got a build to be on the front line. Still though, why do you make the jump from, how should I say this, a very physical job to medic? You know, medic is a very physically demanding job. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze a story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya. Come on. I won't get into details. That's right, Hyde. You stick to your guns. Don't betray your friends like that. Your friend doesn't want to talk about it, you don't talk about it. But going to war... Oh, come on, Hyde. It messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on his muscles. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscles. Hey, I didn't know about all that at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet, so no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months I noticed his problem. I suggest he talk about it with someone, seek help. Which he refused. No surprises there. But I kind of pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually he did go to get professional help. Of course, I have no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. Not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Oh my god. Good evening, everyone. Oh boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Oh, achievement unlocked. We're all friends. Neil. Yes. Neil Armstrong? Huh? Neil, is that your real name? Of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of association with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. I get what you mean. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from afar when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello, my name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir? Hyde. You come here often? For someone who doesn't live in Seattle? Yeah. Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away? Far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this! We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. An image? Oh, the Aramid Gendru album cover! No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What would you like to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, right? Yes? Yes. So, anything. Yes, we won't be able to taste the difference anyways. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. But we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. Oh, come on. profile on the social media looked like mine not too long ago. What can I brew him that will make him feel something? Spaceman Smart. His real name probably has the same name as Elon Musk's. Some odd combination. Yeah, that's what I was starting to think. Like, weird combination of stuff. Oh, you know what? Let's try that STMJ again. It was... milk. Ginger. Honey. Milk and mint and cinnamon sounds awful, doesn't it? Oh look, we finally made the STMJ. There's an egg in it now. A cup of anything is ready for you. What the? Interesting. What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink? Oh boy, you are one interesting person. Thank you. It was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes, but you can't be so sure with Freya. Did you update, or did I? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, stop pushing buttons. That definitely was the highest form of compliments. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the missions to spread our seeds. You're really here to find a date? All the way from a galaxy far, far away? Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Wow, Freya just jumping right to the conclusions. Oh, Hyde's laughing. Feeling attacked, old man? Not really. You have a valid point. We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. With how quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decide to go on a date. Or maybe go further. If it got you a good story. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with them. But I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow! No wonder your mission isn't going well. When you complain you can't find a date on Earth, remember this guy traveled the whole galaxy for it, right? And he's still not getting any. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner, in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We had heard of these terms before. Let us check them once again. This is very strange. According to what we found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives. Yeah, that's called commitment. Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rule, do you still face overpopulation problems? It doesn't mean that it stops at mating with just one time, buddy. Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves, and those in charge also don't have enough control of us. Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time. So, even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of people still break them. We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will, but we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraints and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from our information network. Theoretically, that should be the case, but Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it. We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya. Ask away. How can we become your husbands? First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating a boyfriend or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage. Oh, okay. So, how can we become your boyfriends? You could start by asking her whether she's actually single. Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single? Yes, I'm single. Single as a Pringle. Do you want to be our girlfriend? Now, the path to starting to date varies between people, but usually it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone. Wow, the breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated. It can be easier if you're a smooth talker. Smooth talker? Someone good at communicating with others. That would be really challenging for us. Even after all that, making kids is still a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partner wear condoms. Condoms? It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy. Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring? Pleasure? Oh, this conversation's getting rated over here. Neil is a nice guy. He takes criticism so well. He's just like, oh, okay, moving along. I like that. I like that. All this information is too much to process in one evening. So we talked about using a condom, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing you how you drink, a condom might be something we can't use at all. That's true. How do you do it? Oh, I don't think I'm ready to read this stuff. We are pretty flexible with that. But we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual. I don't want to imagine how it's done. Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part. We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. Oh my god. I need a second. I didn't know my Monday was gonna be spicy. It was proven the mental capacity of Earthling is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir. Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult. It is! I have to agree with that. Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base. How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information? We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you. You're welcome. We are off now. Bye! Take care on your way, sir. Okay, whew, I really thought that was going to go into more details. I was worried there. Hey, how do you recover from this conversation? That was really something. Indeed. You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And then they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer orc? Wow, I dread to think how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety. Naivety. English is funky. Guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her. Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious. No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Freya was being pretty nosy to the point that Mr. Gala joined the discussion. My, you really have a knack for starting trouble. I think Hyde is secretly starting to dig Freya. Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation, unless it really piques his interest, or it annoys him. I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul, tomorrow, so I'm off for the day. Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so. I'll be back here sooner than you know. Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Anyways, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even notice that. You really don't care about business. She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. That's one way to put it. Anyways, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then, see you around. Take care on your way, folks. You know, it's fantastic that everybody in this game offers to walk together to the bus stop, offers to share a cab, offers to drive the others home. Like, you don't see that? Like, I haven't been out to talk to strangers in many moons. So, but I don't remember really ever seeing that, you know? It's very cozy, yeah. Alright. Wednesday, September 30th, 2020. Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrant. Oh wow, these pictures are something else, huh? Welcome, invisible person. Whoa! It's Agent Smith. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Oh no. Or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sighting in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it's wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's a pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be a solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. Gasp! The government chasing something that's not real? They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activity, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. Bye. Really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh. Good evening, ma'am. Yo! Hello, Miss Aqua. Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewheres together?
We plan to meet here. It's just coincidence we arrived at the same time.
Would you like to order anything?
Do you want to order first?
Oh, I'm getting such a cute vibe from these two guys. Nah, you go first.
Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint?
Green tea with a lot of mint. The maraquet.
Oh.
Your drink's ready.
Ooh. This looks really fresh.
I call this maraquex, inspired by its origin.
Maraquex in Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea.
How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away? Sure. I'll have Titarik. Yeah, I know what that is. Tea and milk. I totally Googled that, by the way. Here's your Titarik. Huh. Is there anything wrong? No. It's better than I thought it would be, actually. Oh, she's so cute when she laughs. The taste is really authentic. Just like the Titarik you get in Southeast Asia. Thank you for the compliment.
Where did you learn to make it?
I traveled around Southeast Asia a few years ago. No, I did not.
So you learned about it in Malaysia?
Yeah, from videos on the internet. Absolutely videos on the internet.
So, how are things going in the office?
As usual. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress with a problem we've been stuck on for a while.
I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publications, no less.
The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season.
Oh, I want to say please don't forget to rest, but I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and your team.
Ha! As if those executives care about us. Overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know that optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyways, because if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them.
You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much.
I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt.
I wish I could help you, or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about.
She must be Canadian as well.
You know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined it for everyone.
Don't worry about it, Aqua. It's not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, so on. And we're already used to this, so don't you worry about me, okay?
Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm.
Hey, cheer up! Remember? Your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of the development's gonna be much easier. How's your game doing, by the way?
Actually, I have some good news about it.
What is it?
I got the game approved to be showcased at Max West this year.
That's really good news. Congrats.
Thank you.
So, what's the problem then?
I haven't confirmed my attendance as the organizer.
Why? Confirm it fast before they give your spot to another indie.
I'm just not sure about it.
What's stopping you? Cost?
The booth is free for indies.
That's good then. And the event even is in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodations. It's a golden ticket.
But I'm not that confident.
You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of your game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists.
I know, but I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. Thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and others. Big games.
Every game has its own market, you know. And you'll be in the indie area. People know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid. Oh boy. Who's gonna break it to Myrtle?
What if some haters visit the booth?
What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Aqua, take Myrtle with you. Myrtle will scare them away. Don't worry about it. Nobody gonna tell you anything, honey.
I get a notification.
Who updated their profile? Myrtle! Favorite thing, me time, dude. Same. What I'm doing with my life, as I've stated before, working on Full Metal Conflict series. Some workaholic profile right there. Just get comfy.
Or about me.
That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life.
Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event.
That one is a problem, yeah.
Meeting that many people was already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight. Showing my baby to the public. I just can't imagine more.
That's an awkward phone check. You know what? So far, my schedule's pretty empty around then. Yes, go Myrtle! If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you.
Eek! No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something.
Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyways. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge.
What about your company's booth?
Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I can just ask my lead to skip this year.
But,
I'm coming with you, whether you like it or not. I love Myrtle. Myrtle is my new wife. She'll tell the waiters that I asked for no pickle.
oh, okay.
Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on?
I have a laptop and a smartphone.
Is the expo build ready? Is the expo build ready?
Expo builds?
You're not planning to showcase the full version, right?
That's the plan.
Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do you have the game with you now?
It's on my phone. I can send you the build now if you want.
Do so.
Okay.
Got it. Now, let's see. She's so supportive. I love her so much. Oh my god, it's Miss Rachel!
Hi, Lamb.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired. Are you having a concert soon?
Don't tell anyone yet, it'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm gonna perform at Coachella next week.
They're still adding new performers? Yeah, you might say that those announced this late are backups. Oh, but it's still the biggest festival in the country. Yes! And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink, something sweet. What do you want to order? A sweet hot chocolate. Now, is that a specific type of hot chocolate? It's probably got honey in it, or something weird. Oh, there's a chocolate, honey, and milk. That sounds... chocolate, honey, milk. That sounds nice and sweet. Chocobi Miruku. Here's your drink. Oh, it looks very pretty. And it's warm and sweet. Oh my god, I finally got one, guys. I guessed right. Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else. Oh, it's got a little heart on it. She updated her self-summary. Hi there, I'm Rachel Florenza. You might have seen me on your screen singing, dancing, or modeling, working on a new album specially for you right now. Thanks. Other than the instructions on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play.
Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion?
Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long.
Oh, that makes sense.
If you don't want to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. Ugh. Yeah, that would work. That should get people's attention.
Noted.
Man, we're so busy tonight.
Dad?
What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening? I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio, so I thought you'd be here. And now you're causing another ruckus. Well, we're sorry, Lamb. We didn't mean to cause any problems. You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for. Oof, there's some tension here. Well, anyways, I better order something. What are you having? What would you recommend? Might I suggest a cup of Spanish Sahara? Oh, what's that? It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger. Sounds delicious. I'll take a Spanish Sahara. Hot chocolate with milk and ginger. I like when they tell me what to do. It's so nice and easy. Oh, that looks good. There's a churro in here and everything. Your drink is ready, sir. My. This is amazing. Glad you like it. Dad. Yes? Please just go home after you finish your drink. Not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert. I need him. He's going to help me become more successful. I know Morris. He's not a good person. The industry has changed, Dad. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars. I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much, and even if he has, it wasn't for the better. You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now, you're afraid of the industry too. What's next? You'll lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing? Oh, that sounds so teen. You're just too young to understand. Whoa, we got a close-up. Then make me understand, because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years, but you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter. Rachel, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Try harder! Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one. I know, but give me a chance. You know what? I will take time. It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, you know, I could return to the industry. I could try to be your manager. Dad, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long. I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. He doesn't look like a dude that gets very far out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out, but it doesn't work that way, Dad. You know what? Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum. If you don't want me to be your manager, you could at least choose someone other than Morris? I don't think so. Mr. Lester is the height of his career right now. You know, that last name, Lester. Here's my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to this studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist. When are you going to be home? I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided. But that's... See ya, Dad. Wait, Rachel! Oh no, Rachel! Yeah, Morris Lester. Excuse me for a moment, Lamp. Take a minute, dude. I'm gonna unclick these notifications. Oh, she changed her profile picture again. You know what? That kind of checks out. That wasn't it? Oh, Henry. Music enthusiast and father. I still love that profile picture so much. Oh, I hope he's okay. I'm sorry about what just happened. You don't have to apologize. Yeah, we're busy minding our own business anyways. That's how it should be. What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle? Of course I heard them. I just chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it? That's amazing. What's so amazing about that? I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely, especially when there's an argument like that. Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead? Eh? No, I was listening. I made notes. See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention. Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all. Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now? Yeah, it's pretty late. Yo, ma'am, we're leaving. I hope you guys had a good time. Thanks for the drinks as usual. Please take care on your way home. I need a drink, and Freya wasn't there today. Spoke too soon. Oh! You're back, Mr. Henry. Are you alright, sir? Sir? Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me. Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel? No, I lost her. I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm sure she's alright. I hope you're right. By the way, pardon me for asking. Yes? Throughout your argument with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me. What's that? Why did you leave the music industry? Now that is a trip down memory lane. Well, you don't have to tell me if it makes you uncomfortable. No, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago, just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. Yeah, they really were. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensations of the past decades. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life. You didn't find peace managing girl bands? I don't think there is peace managing girl bands. Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it is good. It's kind of like the cooking industry. It's what goes on behind the doors. Just, no. But what hit me hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. The teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff. Like what? Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault. It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Would not expect peace to be part of the job description. No, I don't think so. It's not. There's no way. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats. What do you do for a living now? After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family. You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry. They visit my place from time to time. And we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too. Are you gonna be alright by yourself? Oh, don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, lamb. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place. Ah, don't worry about it. Lots of stuff goes on in this cafe. Alright then, goodbye. It's a snoozy looking cup right there. Ooh, we're in a new month, October 1st. I know that picture. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020. Gail Naiman and Maruki Harukami to collaborate for new IP. Coachella organizers remind parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? Excuse me, what? Is it possible for us to work here? You know, 1 second, guys, I need a sweater. I got cold. 1 second. here you go. A cozy, plushy bathroom. A little plushy fox pillow. Alright. Back to the comfy games. Or comfily awkward games. Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. Yes, we do. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes, but I can see that your communication skills have improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we ask you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. Not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through a certain process before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. But it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them meet. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy, but you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs. Yes, that will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign when you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Oh, I hope we give him an apron. Not really. I'll lend you an apron, though, to help keep your suit clean, and to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiations, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are! Okay, let's start the night. Welcome. Holy wow! What in the hell's happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Lamb, what's going on here? Well, Neil is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. It's not that. Neil is just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition, I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here? What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, is there anything you want from us? Please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Freya! I still need to write for the paper again. What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yeah. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher-ups in the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift, and the higher-up mentioned our encounter to her. Chief called me into her office. Things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya, but we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Oh. A warm cup of drink. I'm gonna mix stuff, see what happens. We're gonna start with coffee. Oh, you know what? Let's do coffee, milk, and cinnamon. I think that was already a drink. I really want a coffee, guys. You have no idea. I had one before stream, but I want another one so bad. A milk, cinnamon, coffee. Oh, latte art. Alright. How are we gonna do this today? There you go. It's a Neil smiley face. That's what he looks like behind his mask. You guys just don't know it. Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks, but today I might have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, that sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language, but it will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask. Ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have an exact number. But full-time? I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. Usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote, according to our research. Oh, hey, Rebelin! Still wonder at this day why we can't fly to the moon. Or Neil guided back in the times. I mean, people are working on the whole, like, space shuttle to the moon thing. I remember when I used to be a joke between adults. Like, my mom had, in one place where we lived next to an airport, and they had, smaller private planes, but this particular plane that was always parked there was painted in black and yellow. It looked very much like a cab, and my mother, for the longest time, had one of my aunts convinced that it was an air cab, that you could rent it just like a taxi, and it would take you somewheres. So, I don't know, maybe there is a moon thing. The standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish! Writing isn't only about the numbers of words, Neil. It requires things outside of mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand, but we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter. Yes, hi Rebellin, how are you doing today? I hope you had a good weekend. We're just relaxing, it's Monday, I'm all cozy and warm now. We're learning about alien matters. Even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. You know what, we really do, don't we? From languages to art. Right again! But you're not that wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely! Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you really are learning something on Earth. Oh, another guest. Whoa, Myrtle! Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee with a little bit of ginger. Do you want milk in there? Yeah, I can do coffee, ginger, and milk. Sure, let's do that. Chillin' and relaxin' is good. I'm hyping myself up for a nice, warm... I think I'm gonna make a cafe mocha. I think I've got hot cocoa powder somewhere. Make myself a cafe mocha after this. Your order is ready. Did you record my order properly? We relayed the order properly. We swear we did not mess up the order. I am sorry, Miss Myrtle. It was my mistake. Please don't blame Neil for this. Ha! You said coffee with ginger... Whatever. I really need this game to get a menu out there so that people can just read the list of coffees and go, give me that one. And then I'll go, oh, that one. Look at the ingredients. Make exactly what you ordered. Please, work with me. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Psst, Neil. Some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not here to just sit without being disturbed. Ha! Pardon us? I was just training Neil in how to talk with customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion, if you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Start listening the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve, but we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, oh, 1 second. Oh yeah, you did ask me about that, Viela. I did go check out that game. I can't remember if I got the demo or not, but it is on my wish list. I'm trying to pace my game purchase right now because I have a lot of games and I'm getting a little overwhelmed. But I did check it out. It looks super cool and I do want to try it, so look for it. It's gonna cycle into the titles in time. I cannot tell you exactly when, but it is on the list. Alright, so sorry about the disruptions there. Got a phone call. It's Pixel's appointment to check up. She's a healthy girl. We're just making sure she stays healthy. And fat. We love her fat. Alright, by the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. It's just... I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... What is this? What is happening here? I'm so first. Oh my god. Where is Lamb? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe? Yeah, everything's fine. Okay. Please, let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Yeah, I don't know how many bills the cop... I don't know the bill. They don't give us those details. From the only thing that we know about how this coffee shop is still running is that Freya started a rumor that Lamb is secretly rich. So I'm guessing that's how it works. I'm sure we'll find out one day. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It's alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyways? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer to this question. Haha, Neil is learning humor. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyways, so here is the deal. I'm glad I didn't have to read through all that again. That's really interesting. It's very nice of you to do this, Lamb. It's nothing really. I thought it was fun. But do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. As if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start, but we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. Oh my gosh. What? What are you why are you going to do at the Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during the Coachella. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong, but didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is what we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. There's sentences in my life I never wanted to read, and I think that was one of them. This place holds some Freya's tips. Can't remember if wrong drinks cause any. Wrong drinks, you get like disappointed. They're like, no, I'm gonna finish this, but this is not what I ordered. It's very passive aggressive when I offer to change their drinks and they say no. I shouldn't say this, but hell, that sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to our spot behind the bar. So, our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing, we're just friends, you know. We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I've never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander. So, I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today, I wanted to thank her directly, but she arrived first, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyways. But, wait, if you want to thank her directly, does it mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. So, you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How'd you even pick up on that anyways? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. Nope, not at all. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix. But players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? It depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice was about the pacing control and UI UX. It must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removed some of the weight from my chest, just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to come after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm done. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. I'm sorry to hear that, Freya. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app. And then I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. I'm so excited to check out your book once it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going
more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure you'll both be fine.
Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. It's just that sharing is caring, you know?
Okay. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people.
I really am sorry.
I know. I said thanks already, right?
But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm. I know that.
Aqua. I'm sorry if it sounded that way. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with, although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do, don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yes, I don't really work on them. Not directly. So, what do you work on? A secret project. I'll tell you under friend NDA. Friend DA. Okay? Okay, that one got me. It's like a secret. Alright, I'm not with the paper anymore anyways. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Or, worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that a dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write. For years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team's been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Ouch. There's only 7 of us on the team. The 7 samurai, that's what they say. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes our team works to support others when they're going through a crunch cycle. They need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurais. I guess, yeah.
By the way, Myrtle, I just realized.
What?
Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right?
More or less, yeah.
When was the last time you had a vacation?
Before I joined this company, I guess.
That's like 4 years ago.
Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. Oh, Aqua got a little angry there.
Yes, that's what. You need a vacation.
But I can't just take one.
You can. In fact, you will do it tomorrow.
Ooh, Aqua putting her foot down. Say Soviet unit was hard to live with censorship. But tomorrow's...
I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day after off.
But where should I go?
Don't worry, I'll take care of that.
You will?
I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation.
What about Max West?
It's not this weekend. Forget about it for now.
Hey! Oh, okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? It's still a long weekend getaway, right?
Alright. Oh, I'm so excited.
Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person.
Really? I'm sorry.
Don't be.
Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare for our getaway.
I'll come with you.
To my apartment?
No, we'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time.
Oh, okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay?
Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. I got it, mood. Okay, see you folks later. I only have 10 minutes left. time flew by. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know, but not now. I've got to finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyways, you gonna close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? Still on the house. I definitely won't say no. Okay, how much time do I have left? The Evening Whisperers is with the people for stricter gun laws. New, healthier Fury sedative might be available sooner. Action video games rising hell blamed for violence in school. Yeah, that's not a new headline at all. WH4. Is that Warhammer question? Do you think Myrtle colors her hair purple to be invisible for male orcs? Since in Warhammer 40k purple helps orcs be invisible. I have no idea. That's not a game I've ever actually played. All I know about Warhammer is you need a lot of money. And why use purple to become invisible? That's interesting. But I mean, like, if you look at her... Oh, well, not look at. If you think about how her character is, she's reserved, you know. So maybe you could headcanon that it is for a little bit of invisibility that her hair is purple. Like, you know, you could deep dive this, totally. I'm just not sure where I would connect the two games together other than the purple hair. Have you ever met purple orcs? You know what? I've not met purple orcs, and I've also never seen, you know, ice giants, so... They could be out there, I don't know. Orcs in 40k basically have group magic if enough of them believe a thing, and it has a chance of happening. I believe that purple is invisible. Poof. Alright. I think, since my Roomba's gonna start soon, and it needs to because there was some catnip spilled, and it is everywhere. And, so I'm going to... 40k fan detected right here. I'm gonna call it here for the day. Tomorrow we're playing a different game. Hopefully there won't be any more schedule mishaps, and I won't get flopped around whether I'm gonna be late or not. That was miscommunication this morning apparently. It doesn't matter anymore. We're here, we made it on time, and now you guys are off for the rest of your day. So if you have some driving to do afterwards, always be safe. If you're already at home, I hope you're cozy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!